Here to break down the charges of the six officers are facing, criminal defense attorney Rebecca Nitkin and former prosecutor Nima Hadidi. Thank you both for joining me. I appreciate it. Rebecca, I want to start with you. Do you think that these charges are too harsh?
Well, there's too many. There's too many officers, and there's too many counts. And it's a sweeping amount of charges that are going to be extremely difficult to prove every element and every count against every officer. And I believe that it was possibly done to appease the crowds and possibly done to have police officers roll over on each other, because there is no way to be able to tell who did what, when, and where, and every element has to be proved on every count against every officer beyond a reasonable doubt.
When we hear the charge against the driver murder, it's a jarring charge, and you feel as if maybe the state prosecutor is overstepping her boundaries here.
I do. She went above and beyond what she should have done. She acted like an advocate. She spoke to the crowd. You want peace? Here's your peace. You want accountability? Here's accountability. And to the youth, this is your moment. She also violated the code of ethics. She gave much too much information. She poisoned the jury pool, and it's a problem. She is not an advocate. She is a prosecutor, and she did much too much pre-trial.
Leland, do you have a question?
I did, Elizabeth, for Rebecca here, in the sense that you have noted that the prosecutor seems to, in some ways, in the words of folks, been playing more politician than law enforcement officer here in terms of the information she's given in the case, in terms of some of her statements where she said, "I've heard your call for no justice, no peace," during her press conference. There's a lot of accusations of conflicts of interest. Are we already at the point where this could be a issue that the defense lawyers could use either on appeal, either to demand a special prosecutor, perhaps a change of venue? Has it reached to that level yet?
I believe that the jury pool is poisoned, and the ABA and the Code of Professional Responsibility for prosecutors clearly set out what is allowed pre-trial, and she has violated that. It's clear as day. So I believe that she really does have a problem there. I know that prosecutors are never allowed to charge something that they don't believe that they can prove, but unfortunately it's done all the time. We have murder charges here on an individual who is driving the van, but there's 5 stops, and in each stop different police officers come in. So there's no way to prove when the injury happened. Was it during arrest? Was it during the dragging? Was it during the van ride? I mean, it's a problem. Now, I know a lot of people have also talked about the financial contribution that Mr. Murphy made, but I don't find that to be a conflict, because every single defense attorney always contributes to the prosecutor. So that's not a problem that you've recently talked about.
Right. Okay, we're going to have to wrap it there. You have the last word, Rebecca. Nima, thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.